Quit trying to balance your life and your business because it is never, ever going to happen. G'day winner, I'm David Dugan, founder of Abundance Global. When I started my business, one of the things that I used to get told a lot of times was, you know, you got to balance your family, you got to balance your health, and you got to balance all these things. And I tried to balance it. And practically what ended up happening was, in the early stages of business, I'm going to put it to you, probably the first 2 or 3 years, you got to put a heap of energy and heap of effort in. And that's what I did. In fact, I put so much in, I could feel that the relationships with my family and my wife and kids were starting to suffer. And I see that happening with a lot of other entrepreneurs as well. So what I want to do is give you 3 points to help you not balance your business and your life, because that is not going to happen. What we want to do is help you to build in what I call harmony. You want to have harmony with the things that are most important to you in your life. And how do you have an amazing, successful, sustainable business and also great relationships with your family and your friends? So I want to give you 3 keys on that. The first one is we've got to share the vision with them. You've got to have a really simple and easy way, usually pictorial, that you can show your family and friends. They all sort of know what you do, but they don't really know what's going on. So have a way that you can show them that. We have some great tools on that. If you need some help on that, please let us know. But the first part is share the vision of where you're going and bring it down to the next 12 months, 2 years, and 3 years. Second thing is, that's all well and good, but time block. So when you look at family and health, those 2 things particularly, it's super important to make sure that we're blocking what I call your minimum effective dose. In other words, what's the absolute minimum time that you have to put in to make sure that at least in your family and your health, those 2 areas are still being sustained and still going to grow. You want to work that out with your family and time block it. It goes in the diary. If it doesn't go in the diary, it is not going to happen. And the third point is, that's all good to do that. How do we review? How do we check in? We want to give the people that are close to us feedback on how you're performing. Now, my suggestion on that is at least 3 times a year, we run a thing called a 4-month sprint. I'd say at the end of every 4-month sprint in a year, that's a great time to review. And hey team, this is where things are going. In other words, your family and friends, give them an update. They can give you an attaboy or an attagirl, and also you can let them know any challenges that you've got. And that's the way I found to get an incredible harmony in a business, because I don't want you to be what I see a lot of business owners do. Think about this. Imagine you grow a business, you get super successful, and then you end up not having a family and your health suffers. And that is not worth it. So we want to make sure this is a sustainable ride as an entrepreneur. So do you know another entrepreneur who is maybe working damn hard, but they're not quite getting it all together? In other words, you know they're starting to suffer on their health, they're getting sick, their relationships are starting to suffer. Please pass this message on to them. Those 3 keys will help them to make sure their entrepreneurial journey is a wonderful one and it is a sustainable one.